Welcome back. I want to take you back to the state legislature where high political drama is unfolding live tonight as an abortion debate goes into the wee hours. We've been telling you about State Senator Wendy Davis, who's been at a filibuster for the last 10 hours or so. Now that motion is on appeal after some complicated political wrangling, and Josh Hinkle has the latest, right?
I think Josh is ready to tell us what's going on there. Josh?
Hey there, can you hear us right now, Leslie?
We can, Josh, yes.
Okay, sorry, we're kind of moving around a little bit. It's very, very tight quarters up here. We've got thousands of people here in the rotunda right now. And they're all just kind of camping out. You can see everyone sitting down and just waiting. This is a big waiting game for not only people out here in the rotunda, but also in the Senate chamber. I just stepped out of there. What's happening right now is that the filibuster was essentially dead, but now it might be coming back to life because Senator Kirk Watson from right here in Austin, he actually asked for an appeal on a decision that was made by the Lieutenant Governor David Dewhurst to shut this filibuster down, apparently. And then what happened after that, it's been a bunch of argument. The Lieutenant Governor has actually gotten off the stand, and he's handed the reins over to another senator who is now calling the shots. Basically, they're going back and forth trying to decide between points of order and what's right and what's wrong, what should be allowed according to the rules. So regardless if there's a filibuster going on right now, the clock is ticking. And, you know, it's that midnight deadline of the special session being over. And that's what they were going after in the first place, you know, trying to run up the clock so this abortion bill would not be brought up for a vote or for debate. So right now, it seems like Democrats' plan is still working in a sense, but anything could happen in the next hour and a half, you know, and they do have other pieces of legislation that I know other lawmakers do want to get through. Do you guys have any questions for us while we're here live with you?
Josh, I know that the crowd is a little quieter, it seems to be now. A little bit earlier when all this started, this confusion started over what was going on, that crowd was very rowdy. Did you get a sense of how many people were there in support of Wendy Davis and Senator Davis tonight, and how many others were there to protest what she was doing?
Yeah, well, the supporters for Wendy Davis definitely outweigh the opposition right now. You know, I don't have an exact figure, obviously, but people have been showing up even since, you know, that our first live shot in this newscast. People saw things on TV, they saw things on Twitter, they saw things on Facebook, so they just jumped in the car and headed down here. You know, the crowd keeps growing larger and larger as the night presses on. You know, we've been here throughout the day, and this morning, you know, it just went from a handful of people to this massive crowd all over the rotunda. You know, all four floors are full right now. It looks like this here on all the balconies and the hallways. The entire Senate chamber is actually full right now, and there's not a lot of walking room and not a lot of sitting room at that. But yeah, so who knows what could happen in the next hour and a half as well. More people just seem to be coming in by the carload through the doors.
Yeah, we're hearing, Josh, that House Democrats have moved on into the rotunda area to try and keep people calm. And as everybody waits, and just to get a sense that the situation may resolve. Of course, there's lots of procedural things to take care of. And then some people are hoping, obviously, that this filibuster will continue up to the midnight deadline, Josh.
Not so sure about that deadline right now, but anything could happen. As far as what you were saying with, you know, House members coming out here, I have seen several House Democrats out here trying to talk to the crowd, trying to calm them down. In fact, we just passed by Representative Donna Howard, a Democrat from here in Austin, actually talking to crowd members, trying to let them know exactly what's going on with everything that's happening in the Senate chamber. They did bring in some extra DPS troopers as well, and usually they're either in the chamber or at the metal detectors at all the entrances to the building. But right now they've been mingling throughout the crowd, you know, keeping people from going between floors so no one's getting, you know, run over on the staircase or anything like that. But right now the crowd has calmed down quite a bit. But, you know, as you said earlier, it was very, very, very loud. We could barely hear you out here, and I'm sure you could barely hear us back there.
An emotional and a compelling end, at least we think end, in about another hour and a half to the special session. Josh, thank you, and thanks to your photojournalist Juan there for all of your work in helping us see this live. And a reminder, everyone, we will be live streaming this continually on our website, kxan.com, so you can watch what is going on right there in the Capitol this evening.